Okay, so I picked up the 2002 Yamaha WR250F back in April of this year, 2020. And like many of you, I had a lot of struggle trying to get this thing to start until I began researching and really learning about the starting procedure that's so particular to these manual decompression lever 4-stroke motorcycles. So I wanted to go through the starting procedure and key in on some of the things that I have found to work well for me. Also, when I got this bike, I went through the carburetor, cleaned it up, and put a JD jetting kit in it. That really helped. I put the adjustable fuel screw on the bottom of the carburetor. That really helps to dial in how rich and lean the carburetor is. It's usually, right now it's at about two full turns out right now. And I then realized that the petcock was malfunctioning super bad and leaking gas out, so the fuel wasn't getting to the carburetor properly. So I think that's important. Usually that's just a simple rebuild of the gaskets of the O-rings that are inside of there. And then lastly, I relashed the valves. They were pretty loose, so I got a shim kit and really just learned about how to open up the valve cover and really be able to see how to correctly shim your valves. I think that's super crucial too. So this is my second take. So I had started the bike about 45 minutes ago with the choke on. I'm going to try without the choke because I don't think it's going to need it. It's about 85 degrees here in Wisconsin right now. So let's walk through the procedure and see if we can get this thing to fire back up. So when you're going through this sucker, it's important to know that the decompression lever, you're literally just burping the lever. So you're not holding it in, because when you're holding it in, you're actually allowing for all of the compression to escape. So you just want to be able to pull it in to allow the motor to move freely. So I'll swing over. I'm in my house slippers. So I've got no choke. My fuel is on. Make sure it's on. So now what we're going to do is we're not going to give it any throttle at all whatsoever. The accelerator pump on this carburetor is really sensitive. All it really wants to be able to do is utilize the choke if you're using it, and be able to utilize the basics of the machine. So now we're found top dead center right there, right? We're going to squeeze and release and go all the way to the peg. Come back up and then find top dead center again, all right? So squeeze and release all the way to the peg. It's usually 1 to 2 inches. That's a crucial part right there. So you're just past top dead center. We're going to bring it all the way up. And we took it all the way down to the peg so we could get that full stroke. So let's give it a kick, see if it starts. So you can see that was without the choke. So pop that choke back on. See if we can do it again, alright? So keep watching. Top dead center, you can hear it kind of fart. Roll down, all the way back up. All right, one more time. I think like sometimes you can feel when you're on like the opposite stroke, and just really just being able to listen to where it's farting from the exhaust as you're going through that stroke, trying to get the thing to where it needs to be. So I'm actually at top dead center right there. So squeeze, release, all the way down, raise it 4 inches. Hey, you're back at top dead center. What do you know? Squeeze, release, 2 inches. Real firm, thorough kick. WR250F is an insanely awesome motorcycle, but it gets a bad rap because of this stuff. And my recommendation would be to wait, buy a 2003 and up, then you'll get the electric start. It's all about e-start. When you're riding this thing on the trail and it loads up on you or you dump it, you have to start thinking about the hot start. It can be a real pain because you have to be able to utilize that decompression lever to clear the cylinder. So just know that if you ride this bike, you're going to love it, but when it doesn't start, you're going to hate it. So it's really all about just coming out to the garage and just practicing, literally practicing, so that when you go to the trail, you go to start it, can't start it, you don't look like a goof, right? So hopefully this will help you guys start your 2002 WR250Fs with the manual decompression. So happy riding and good luck to you.